there are several aspects of the White House's gun plan, specifically in the Safer Communities Acts. There's some very confusing things in there. But there's one that's drawing up a lot of confusion, and it really revolves around this idea that when you went to gun shows, I bought several guns at gun shows. Typically, when you go and you buy a gun at a gun show and you go to an FFL booth, like a gun dealer who has a booth there, he has to run a background check on you. But if you go to a booth that's just a collector, he does not have to run a background check on you. And it's just somebody selling their personal collection. And that has been legal until now. So we wanted to take a closer look at, well, what is this new aspect of the Safer Communities Acts? Because can I sell my personal gun? Well, the answer is kind of and not really. So let's get into some detail. First and foremost, this is designed for people that are creating businesses. So if you have a gun that you want to sell to a family member, by all means, you certainly can. But I want to spell out some detail in here. What can't you do now? Well, you cannot offer for sale any number of firearms and also represent to potential buyers that they are willing and able to purchase and sell them additional firearms. So I can't sell a personal gun and then say, well, I can get you more guns. You can't repetitively offer for sale firearms within 30 days after they were purchased. So if I go and I buy a firearm, I can sell it under 30 days, but I can't repetitively do that. You can't repetitively offer for sale firearms that are like new in their original packaging. So again, I can go buy a new gun in its original packaging and I can sell it as my personal gun. I just can't repetitively do that. And as a formerly federally licensed firearm dealer, sell firearms that were in the business inventory. So if you used to be a gun dealer and you're not anymore, you can't sell those guns. You can't repetitively offer for sale multiple firearms of the same make or model. So I can't sell like a bunch of Glocks, for example. I can't, or repetitively do that. So that's really kind of the big aspect of it. There's a few other details in it, like you can't create a website or make business cards to advertise that you're in the firearm business. You can't maintain records to document and track profits and losses. So in other words, at the end of the year, when you have to provide your profits and your losses to the taxes, you can't have that with guns. Like, you can't have made so much money. And that's really where it's going to get a lot of those people, is in the tax aspect of that. Depending on how you do your taxes, I suppose. And you can't purchase business insurance or rent space at a gun show. There's the defeating end right there for that piece of it. And that's kind of why I said, well, you can kind of, but not really. In other words, I can sell my personal guns, yes. I just can't engage in the business of that, especially if I'm showing a profit or a loss on my taxes, or if I'm getting business cards, or I'm repetitively selling the same brand, or I'm repetitively selling to the same person. Those things you cannot do under this new law. So I hope this opened up some clarity for you. I think in the end, you're safe. You got guns you want to sell, you're safe. You just can't conduct a business of it. So there you go. Any thoughts or insight, definitely put that below. Would like to take a moment and say that most people that watch this channel, they're not subscribers to the channel. Please take a moment, hit that subscribe button. It greatly increases the algorithm and our ability to get these messages out. That link is below. But the most important part of this channel, we take prayer requests. So never hesitate to send that in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, and love guns.